Hello friends, how you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 87. Bateson 87 today. Happy Tuesday, hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a nice week, not too stressful, and getting all sort of festive and Christmassy, and just having a happy holidays, essentially. Today we are going to do some SBCs like marquee matchups, etc. And then we're going to change the team a bit and go on into my FUT Champs playoffs because I've already done all my rivals for this week. So if you do enjoy, do me a favour, please hit the thumbs up button. I would absolutely love to see 2,000 or 3 or even 4,000 likes. That'd be amazing. And subscribe as well, of course, to the channel if you're new. Thank you. So Kim Min Jae has still got a red card because when I was giving my games away in FUT Champs, I was using my silver team, and I should have put him on the reserves. It would have got rid of that, but I'll get rid of it in a cheeky game of squad battles, no problem at all. And we are on to marquee matchups, which, hallelujah, praise the Lord, they made it like not too difficult. Not having, like where you can only have 3 players from a certain league. They basically let you just build a league squad for each one of the squads pretty much. And it just wasn't too difficult at all, which I'm a fan of. When you have to when you keep a club like mine, which is not particularly stacked all the time, sometimes it's kind of empty. To be fair, right now, my club's looking all right. I've got a fair few cards in it, and I'm filming this for you guys at 11 minutes past 5 on Monday evening, so I don't quite know the 6 p.m. content yet. I'm hoping people are saying something about a hero or World Cup hero SBC. If that's the case, I think I'd be very interested and intrigued to put some fodder into that. Other people are saying some showdowns possibly. Well, that is likely to happen, I guess, because of the semi-finals that are upcoming in the next few days. And then, well, is it Mondays or Tuesdays we normally end up getting some sort of upgrade SBCs? So if I can combine a bunch of that, shove all the fodder that I've got in my club into said upgrades, and then get like a good hero pack or 2 out of it, or like a really nice player SBC done, that would be ideal. That would basically be exactly what I'm looking to do. Because I think I've got like, excuse me, like 3 88s, maybe an 87 or 2, and then some 86s, 85s. Like, I'm not doing too bad for fodder. Normally, I don't have that much. So I reckon I could put together a fairly expensive squad, or at least save a whole bunch of money on an expensive team at least. So that is... yeah, I'm fully willing to spend that going forwards. And I think I'm quite close to getting a 100k pack. So I just need to get some XP from the seasonal objectives, which, as long as I just go ahead and, like, I think I'm being bottlenecked by something in bronze week 6 or whatever. So if I just get that done by playing a game of squad battles and getting whatever the requirement is there, I'll get like 1,000 and something XP, and then I'll easily be able to work my way up to level 29, which is a 100k pack. Kind of looking forward to getting that. And also, I have 3 out of 4 FGS tokens. Now, I don't know if FGS is on tonight, and in fact, I could probably click around on Twitch whilst I'm filming this video for you guys. Is REA Sports Live? No, I reckon last week was like the final week of it before Christmas. So I'll keep an eye out to see if EA, if there's like a competitive event anywhere, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm like one of those tokens away from getting a 100k pack as well. So I need to get one of them as soon as possible. That would be great. We finally get ourselves a Fabinho in red. And the best thing from marquee matchups was, unfortunately, just an 85 rated Yannick Carrasco. Sometimes you get a walkout, sometimes you get a promo player, sometimes you get an icon. Well, none of those for me today. It was just a 85 rated board player. So I head into my transfer list where I've got some fodder as well, which is all right. And I go ahead and discard anything below 83, put the rest of the stuff in my club that is now longer a duplicate because I just used it in marquee matchups, and then keep the other stuff there because I got a feeling like that 85 Foden, a couple of 84s, I'm probably going to need them for something, for whatever this SBC that's coming out in the next 45 minutes is going to be. I hope it's not a dead Monday night content. I hope they put something out that's exciting and entices people to play the game and watch the videos on YouTube, because that's exactly what we need. So we end up getting the same player twice in the Red World Cup versions. Now that's got to be some sort of... Someone somewhere is happy that happened. So yeah, I was buzzing for it, but obviously it's a duplicate at the end of the day. We can make a tiny bit of profit on Casillas. We sell him for 172, and then Kim Min-jae unfortunately has dropped a bit, kind of back to where, well, still a little bit above where I saw him before they even played Brazil. But I can list him up for 95,000 because he's got a shadow on him, because the going rate was sort of 92, 93k. People would probably pay a little bit more. And it did take him a little longer to sell, but he does sell eventually. And then I can move out Benassa for now. I think I end up putting him back in. And then Liao can come out as well. And Donnarumma's not going to play left wing. He can play in goal, or I think I'm going to make a different... put a different player in there, actually, in the end. So when Casillas sells, we have almost exactly 200,000 coins. Just the 236 coins over that nice round number. And then I rejig a couple of the players in the squad, because I thought perhaps for a little while, maybe Cuadrado could go further up the pitch, and we could go down this sort of like Bundesliga route of putting in Schlotterbeck, Hincapie, and doing the SBC maybe for... I've forgotten the Dutch fella's name. Oh, it's so annoying because he's sat there right in the squad. Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong. We could do that SBC if nothing else really comes out, because he's out for a few more days. Kim Min-jae eventually sells, and we're up to 290,000. So, you know, with some discards from packs that we get from our playoffs, we can probably end up about 300k with some stuff in the club that we could sell if we wanted to, but not a whole bunch of tradable stuff. So just to spice things up a bit, I thought I was going to change a few players in the squad. So essentially, Schlotterbeck comes in because he gets the German links off of Gosens and off of Schweinsteiger. And I put a red ter Stegen in there. I've also brought Brolin back in. I also decided that I was going to try Timo Werner in the starting 11. So just brought a couple of players out there that would obviously normally feature, just to see if I'm right or wrong about my current thoughts about certain players. Like, I've been fairly loud about Brolin being a bit of a fraud, and Di Natale being like miles clear of him, and all of the other players that are just way better than him. So I thought, you know what, I'll give him a go and see how they do. Because also, is Timo Werner a starter, or is he just like my super sub? If we play him on full chemistry, is he going to be even better than he is when I bring him on? Because he's a super reliable super sub, but he obviously plays on 0 chem when he comes on there. But Brolin was turning up, weirdly enough. I still don't love the way he feels on the ball, but I can appreciate that, you know, he ends up getting himself a hat-trick in this game from that wide cam position. So he's obviously done something right. But this was not the greatest of opponents, to be honest. And as you can see by the rainbow flick over the goalkeeper to make it 5-1. Not that he was terrible, but I just I kind of figured him out, and that was that, right? So it gets my win for the first game of Champs. Good stuff. 4 points on the board, 1 win on the board. 3 more wins needed to qualify for Champs. With a couple of losses in there as well would obviously get me the 20 points. But we're going for 6 wins today. My next opponent doesn't have the greatest team either. And I was playing these games on Monday afternoon. So from about 2:30 till 3:30, 4:30, whatever it was. I think it was until about 4 actually. So it took me about an hour and a half worth of recording to get some games done here. But as you can see, not the greatest of defences, was quite easily opened up, and 40 minutes in, we're 3-0 up. He ends up quitting shortly after, and I can't really blame him, to be honest. We just we kind of out-teamed him and had the better of it as well. So again, up to 2-0, and hopefully my opponents can sort of stay like that, because I've now got a new favourite time to play, because I'm not coming up against like mega squads. Okay, you could look at this one and be like, oh, he's got 90 Hullet. But I guarantee this guy just got him out of one of those icon packs and got lucky. And, you know, I've got just as many good players in my squad, if not a few better players. I don't have a midfielder that's as good as Hullet, but, you know, one player does not make a team. Well, unless it's Alawairan. I think he could be the only player on the pitch for me, and I would probably still win 1 out of 20 FUT Champions matches, I swear. No, probably not. I don't think 1 versus 11 I'd get a single goal, would I? I would just get shut down completely, constantly. But luckily, we'll never find out. 3-1. The guy ends up quitting shortly after I scored that goal as well. So 3-0. Another quit. You love to see it. I had like... Did that say I had 22 shots? By like the early second half, which, if so, it's quite impressive. And this guy's got a Ronaldinho out of nowhere, and a Vieira, so he's done well in his SBCs, because I would assume they're not paid for players, just simply because the rest of his squad was kind of like the Red World Cup players, and it's unlike someone to buy a Ronaldinho but then can't afford to use normal goal players and have to resort to like the red ones. Am I right? Yeah, I think I'm right. So that's 4-0 because he quits at 2-0. So there's weekend league. Like I'd have to give 4 wins away if I wanted to stop right there. So I thought, hey, we'll carry on. We'll try and get to 6, and I'll try and get to 6 without losing a game actually, because that would be very nice. This guy had lots of icons and stuff in his team. Clearly been doing some SBCs. You love to see that, as I am a very big SBC advocate. I love doing them, even if they're a waste of coins and money. I still enjoy the risk of potentially getting something amazing from your icon pack. 1-1 at half time then. Pretty even match. You could say my opponent's having a slightly better game than me with more XG and more possession. But in the second half, I got a red card. I thought that was going to be the end for me. End of my unbeaten streak. But well, as you can see, what I did was I took my cam off and I put a Kessie at centre-back or something like that. So I had a 4 at the back. I had my 2 DMs. I had 1 cam and 2 strikers. So I just, and Gosens got sent off. No, it wasn't. I put Benassa at left-back because he's left-footed. That's what I did because it was Gosens that got sent off. So, we end up getting a pretty tasty win. Considering we had the 10 men, I will certainly take that. And that gives us the 20 points. So I could just stop the qualifiers right there with literally 5 games to go. And I would be qualified, ready for the weekend league. But I thought, hey, if we can go 1 more and just get this 6-0 win, that'd be lovely. I'll give the rest of the games away, and then we'll take our rewards. And literally my next game, the guy gives me the win. And I'm like, wow. Sometimes you desperately need someone to do that because you're playing so bad, and then you just match up against sweat. And then you don't need it. And someone gives it to you. So there's 6 wins, 6-0. I guess essentially I kind of went 5-0 really, but as you can see, couple of gifted wins, and we can finish out all 10 games of the playoffs. I guess it was 4 games we went into there, but we end up getting ourselves rank number 4, 2 mega packs and a rare gold pack. They are my preferred choice of rewards. I feel like I would never get 10. And then the rewards for like 8 wins and 9 wins, I don't think are as good as 6 wins, are they? Or they're a lot sweatier to get hold of because the form starts coming into play. Not much from our rare gold pack, but it would be nice to get either a special card or a walkout or something from these rewards. So here's hoping that the mega packs are going to pay out today. First one is up now, 35k pack. We can get a walkout. It's going to be Brazil. Oh, centre-back from Chelsea. If you see a Brazilian centre-back right now, you want it to be a purple and blue card and you want it to be Eder Militao. And if it's gold, you just want it to be regular Neymar. But Thiago Silva, I guess we'll take. We already own him. He's already in the club. So him and Emi Martinez, an 86 and an 84, can pop themselves onto the transfer list with my other fodder, and I'll use them as I need them, or I'll sell them if their prices go up or whatever. And then the final mega pack, we can get Thomas Partey. Not great, 84 from a mega pack. You kind of wanted to see something a bit better than that. But again, we can put them in the club and use them in SBCs. So discarding a few thousand coins worth of stuff there ends up putting me at 300,000 coins with this squad. And I would say that this is not even the real starter squad, because I think Leao and Butragueno are better than the 2 that are up front currently, in Brolin and Werner. But in all honesty, I quite like Schlotterbeck as a centre-back. I think with the ones to watch upgrade that he's had now, he's actually very solid. So whether or not we could get away with keeping him in the squad there, and then Ter Stegen on 2 chemistry was fine as well. We're literally 1 chem off full chem in this squad. But I think I'll probably pull Werner and Brolin out, and hopefully there'll be some sort of really cool SBC that would fix all of our issues. Not that we've got any, but make it interesting and give us some new players for the squad. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's me basically. I've got all of my FUT Champs stuff played, ready for Friday. I've done all of my rivals ready for Thursday, and it's Monday night as I'm recording this. So, hopefully we get some good menu content, because otherwise we're going to be short of a video or two until Rivals Rewards. No, I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow, but do me a favour, smash the thumbs up button. Would love to see 2, 3, maybe even 4,000 likes, and sub to my channel as well if you're new. It's free to do, and you've got lots to catch up on if you're new to the channel. Have a great day, everyone. You can also follow me on social media. My links are down below. But yeah, like I say, hope you have a wonderful day. Hope your week's going well. And you have to probably start about buying my Christmas present real soon, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, I mean, clock's ticking. So I haven't received any yet. So, no, I'm kidding, of course. I'll catch you tomorrow. What a cringe ending. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.